anything less than 800.
It is.
Okay, then we'll draft your selection there.
This is weird. Why? Oh, I've got it streaming. For some reason, the picture here is different than the picture down here.
Oh, weird.
Picture on the camera is different than what is showing up over here. I'm just gonna line it up according to that. Somebody's watching this tonight.
Oh, really? Awesome.
Alright, I gotta get set up. there's. So I can get my dice from Andrew.
Oh, right, yeah. I'm glad we figured that out, because I was like, I know. Things are up there somewhere, so let's see here. Let's see.
Organizes it usually.
Let's see what we got here. Interesting. Being the lower point tool, I'm assuming you want to be blue clear?
Yeah.
No.
Not as organized as I usually am. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Which for last night before I went to bed, I'm like, okay, you're basically gonna wake up, put on clothes, and get down there. So have everything ready to go, so you don't have to.
I had everything ready
Fiddle with it.
to pick up. I didn't have all my cards all sorted out.
Ah.
Because the cards were here mostly. Starting to get to the point that I'm not even punching out my cardboard anymore.
I've been there for a while. Actually, I think what I want to do is probably go through my little dice and little dice box here and just see what extras I can take out now, since there's a lot that I never, ever really even use at this point anymore.
gotta get a phone too for playing something other than that. I like them too much.
Well, you know what though? Now with Chewie, you got a lot of different synergy combos to work out with him and Luke or him and Leia.
He and Luke, I like. He and Leia. You know.
I actually, Andrew told me he actually rather liked Chewie and Leia's ability. I think the game I played against him.
I mean, it lets you, if Leia can get a shot, he can take a shot. If they both have line of sight and range to the same thing.
When it goes off, it is very strong. Used it against me, the game we played against each other, and it was devastating.
I mean,
so bad.
It's just, I just feel like Leia, you really don't want her, because she's range 1 to 2, so I kind of feel like you don't want to get her too close.
Well, I mean, what I found is definitely a lot of the, but then Chewie's got his ability, his Guardian, which was gross as well, because he just kept soaking up damage. I kept trying to deal to Leia or the other things. I mean, but definitely it meant that to make all that work, Andrew had to keep a lot of them like within the same range of each other. So it definitely was kind of a very plotting force, or I had to go after them, which is exactly what he wanted, because then they're stuck within range of each other to do all their teamwork shenanigans, which was upsetting. So 8 activations, huh?
Yeah, Wookiees are so expensive, it's hard to
oh, boo-hoo, Rebel player has an expensive unit now and can't do the Rebels for
Well, that's why I didn't get 2 of them. I'm like, they seem good, but they're so expensive.
I got 2 Royal Guard. I haven't actually, I don't think, done a game yet, except for the first one I did against you, I think, with Palpatine, where I've actually fielded 2 Royal Guards. But I'm excited to give it a go. It's that balance thing, because now you're like, oh, well, you want to have some kind of melee on the board, but you don't want to be leaning too heavily in that direction necessarily, so. Nice, yeah, Han's looking good.
Yeah, I did him last night.
Yeah, nice work. Nice to see him all finished.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I've been sitting on him for a while.
I can't even, I really just gotta try and finish a lot of the stuff I still got left. And then now it's like, oh, and here's all these specialists to do as well, so it's like, ooh.
Well, and with the,
and then you get Jin and Pathfinders coming next week.
So Pathfinder's coming, but with the oh, like the first commando units for the rebels. It's like,
oh right.
Am I gonna paint anything other than a sniper at this point? It's like,
well, you know,
that's
why I was with mine. But then I was like, oh man, for this list I want to do, I actually need a full squad, and I realized I don't have a full squad of scouts done yet. So I was like, well, I'll just go ahead and base 2 that aren't quite done yet, so I can at least do something with it. But yeah, definitely gotta try and sit down and bang some stuff out.
Fleets I haven't even primed yet.
That's normally the first thing I'll tend to do, is just prime everything at least, so that when I do have a moment, I can just sit down and start doing a little bit of work on it.
That poor guy, he's not even on a base. His arms fell off. Oh well, find your base, buddy. He's just a commando I'm not using today anyway, so.
Pulling out the Z6. Whoa, 3 Z6.
Yeah.
Oof. there's a chance you might surprise me. Put the old speeder out there.
I thought about it. I was close. Oh, this is what I don't have out. It's Chewy. Where's my Chewy cards?
Oh, so you do have 9 activate. That's why I was surprised. I'm like, I've been using Chewy today.
Where's my Chewy cards?
Brutal. I was wondering about that.
Let's put them over there. Chewy. And so this guy, he's got the scatter gun. Oh, did I not have enough for the extra fleet trooper? I did not. Oh wait, so is that right? So regular unit is 4, right?
For
4 minis?
yes. So the max you can have is 6. So
Yeah, so I didn't have the extra trooper on that one. Just the officer. One is just the Z6. Then I have a Z6 with a rebel trooper, and a Z6 with a medical droid. Fleets with the super officer, whatever you want to call him. So Inspire 1. Encourage and no, so Inspire 1 so I can remove a suppression from another unit.
Mhm.
Alrighty, Chewie. Reset on Chewie. Just tenacity. It's a little hard to prime in the winter.
Yeah.
I've got to get both cars out of the garage, set up in the garage, then do the spray painting, and then I need. The paint dries fast. I mean, I'm sure you know.
Yeah.
All the paint dries really fast, but I still feel like I need to leave it for a couple minutes. All right, so I think I'm all set now. So I get to eliminate one first.
Yes.
I think. That's my thought. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. Pretty sure that's the one that you're gonna eliminate. I don't have a great setup for running fields. Rebel trooper on that one.
So we've got disarray, minefield, key positions.
Okay. Oh, you didn't eliminate that one. Okay.
Since you're only running one commander, I like the idea of having to make you split your forces.
Yeah, disarray becomes a little bit more.
I'm very sad that we got rid of the advanced scout one. I really would have liked that. All right, so 1 and 4. That's an easy enough.
Hoping to get up to Midgard to see if there's anything good at the
Yeah, I mean, I
auction tomorrow.
watched a little bit of the preview video. It definitely seemed like there was maybe some deals to be had, perhaps.
Yeah, it all just depends what people's minimum bids are.
Right.
So I guess we're marking off
Yeah.
the opposite sides. Well, we're marking off our sides, but
Right.
we have to deploy in opposite corners. So that means I get that one and this one. Alright.
Yes, sir. And I got this one. That one.
And then we're gonna do minefields.
Oh, right.
and
So I
key
guess,
positions.
yeah, so first I guess we gotta do the key positions, then the mines.
Okay.
Although actually, mines are done before deployment, right? It says on the card, I think.
Starting with the blue player, players alternate placing condition tokens in the battlefield until 4 conditions. Place each condition token must be good. Doesn't say anything about when it's.
I think that's normally the order, is we do the key positions first,
Then that one.
then the minefields, then deployment, so with that one, it's
3 tokens.
oh, you can go ahead and use your 3
Each
tokens
token
for it.
must be placed on a piece of terrain that is completely outside deployments. Oh, this is the one on it.
Yeah. Another reason I was cool with doing key positions, because as long as I got disarray, that kind of helped with where it's going to be.
Alright, so I have that one and this one.
Oh, but it says you place first, right?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so you've got 2 to place. I've just got the 1.
Yeah, I was just putting the
Oh, okay.
placed ones
Yeah.
there. And does it have to be a certain distance away from,
It just says outside, I guess. So.
just outside the window, so I couldn't do that one.
Right. Yes, that one's in the.
But that is outside?
That's outside. Yeah, just barely.
Well, you get that one outside, that's inside. That one's inside, but that's outside. I'm gonna go with this one, because this one is a little too big.
Sure.
You'd be
Makes
able
sense.
to get up to that one too.
Let's see. I think it's just in contact with the terrain. You don't actually have to.
Yeah, you just have to be
claim it. So.
right. You just have to be in contact.
So there's that one. so now the mind. Let's see. Starting with you again. 4. So each place 2. And for these ones, it's got to be beyond range 1 of each deployment zone and beyond range 2 of any other condition tokens.
Range 2 is a long way.
It's gonna make
Holy
it
crap.
really. It's gonna make this real interesting.
Range 2 is a long way.
The other thing I totally forgot about when I was thinking about placing the objective, I was like, oh man, I really should have.
Are these condition tokens or are they objective tokens?
They are considered to be condition tokens.
Because this says it's objective tokens.
Objective tokens are a form of condition, or rather, objective tokens fall under the realm of condition. Because we had the same question before,
Yeah.
and that's what the
Has that been clarified?
the Brain Hive had. Let's see. I can check here, but I believe that is still the case. No, actually, I guess it would be considered separate just based on reading this, because it says that condition tokens cannot overlap objective tokens and vice versa. So since
Okay,
so I guess I would say it's separate. I guess I thought we had
we had played it separate before.
Yeah.
I know, but
but I thought after we played it separate, someone had said that like, oh, actually they're the same. But you know what? To me, it's
I mean, usually they're
broken up
pretty
separately.
clear on the card whether they're the same or not. And they say they're different things, but I'm gonna leave that one where it's at.
right there. Okay. Let's see. because we said it's gonna be separate, so, there we go. Like that.
And we have to deploy at least one unit in each
Right.
zone.
Yeah.
So we could end up with two very crowded zones here.
That's what I was thinking is probably gonna happen based on where things have shaken out.
And the minefields, when they blow, are gonna do a red and a black.
Right. And the mines are considered a ranged attack, so they would give suppression.
If I do this, it's impeding myself too. That's okay. Yeah. It's just range one from the zone, so.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking. I was gonna. I'll be careful near
And do they have to be line of sight to blow up?
Yeah, so any unit within, so these ones are different, so with this one, it says repulsor units won't trigger, which isn't gonna
Right.
matter for any of us today. But otherwise it is line of sight in range one, so if you had a unit that was on the other side of.
Of the wall, and if it blew up here and you had a unit there, it wouldn't affect.
Right, since it's blocking line of sight, but if the unit was behind light cover, heavy cover, it would still be impacted.
But it would get the effect of its cover?
Yes, just like any normal ranged attack, the cover would be applied. Let's go. Yeah, that works.
Alright.
All right, deployment.
These guys out of the deployment zone, so they
I know this always, I'm like, oh, because I'm used to playing on the maps at Midgard are the actual like 6x4, just
Yeah.
like the one I've got. So normally we just kind of keep them right back and we're good to go. So yeah, I get everything out of the deployment on my side. So
Yeah, because they have like all Warhammer type stuff
Yeah.
over there.
I mean, I really don't think it would have been as much of a big deal if FFG had just done standard 6x4. But no, they do their like little mats for all their games with 6x3. So. I mean, that's the nice part about Midgard is just having the terrain and stuff already there, so you don't have to lug it along. But at the same time, that means I'm sad because I don't get to use my nice fancy terrain set as much.
Alright, I'm gonna list this unit. I'm gonna be walking around the table
I know, right?
with this one. So this is a guy, he's gonna drop charges. Oh boy. So you're dropping charges, you don't have snipers?
Nope.
You're gonna be trying to bomb the heck out of me, okay. And these 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 3. Oh, he's over there.
Well, if you're talking range, the DLT is 1 to 4. And the rocket trooper is 2 to 4.
Oh, the D. Yeah, this DLT.
I know that. That's why actually I was pretty pleased with you thinking I was going to go and you getting rid of the major offensive, because that played into exactly what I wanted here.
So you have 1 DLT?
1 DLT, 1 rocket trooper. And I got 1 comms tech in the rocket trooper squad. And then I got Iden Versio as my Imperial officer there on my snows.
Of course, I can say no. I have all my commanders.
Right.
Did until Thursday.
There you go, right? Well, exactly range 1. That's delightful. So can't even step foot outside of the zone before the thing blows up there. All right. Well, let's see. Yeah, but I have to take a step right outside to try and be able to. Actually, it's gonna be close.
Of course, there's these Wookiees I have no idea. Don't have in my brain what they can do. Well, I know what they can do. How fast they are.
They're pretty deep. I mean, they're basically the Royal Guard equivalent for melee. So 2 speed.
Yeah.
I think they've already got charge built in.
I think they have.
Unless they've got enrage, which means they gotta take the damage first to gain charge. But
They don't. So.
and Chewie's the one who gains charge when he gets damaged.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
enrage 4. These guys just have charge.
Yeah, there you go.
This a custom guy?
That's the comms tech.
Oh, that's your comms. Okay.
Yeah, that's the Imperial comms specialist that comes in the box.
So he lets you get your orders from a extended range, or give orders at an extended range?
So what he does is you gain the comm upgrade icon, and you have to equip a comms upgrade card. So
Yeah.
that means you can give long range comm link, HQ uplink, comms jammer, or the new one, comms relay. So I gave him comms relay, which says when you would be issued an order, you may choose a friendly unit at range 1 to 2, issue an order to the chosen unit instead.
So he would have to be within range 3 or whatever of your commander.
Nope. The way it would work, so because I've got battle meditation on Vader,
Oh, so he can just give it to them and then they can give it to somebody else.
exactly a unit at range 1 to 2. Another reason why Disarray worked out real nice here. The only thing is, when I tried it out against Justin 2 weeks ago, or actually no, last week, I used it like I kept forgetting to use it, unfortunately. Loading up that zone.
Well, seeing that both things here kind of
Right, yeah, definitely.
What I need to do.
Definitely put yourself out there.
Did you have to reserve some? I'm trying to decide what.
Something.
What
That's the tricky part, yeah,
over
right.
here. Side. How does Z6 is over here?
There does indeed seem to be quite a bit going on there.
I do like Luke a lot too. You can have the battle meditation. I do like battle meditation a lot.
It is good. If I'm taking Palpatine or Vader, it's like I just gotta use it. Veers, I'm still fine doing. As a
You can't meditate anyways.
esteemed commander, just to give me extra range 4. Usually that's good enough. I'm so I give them.
That thing is what, range 4?
It is, I believe. I'll have to go double check. I think it's range 1 to 3.
It is 1 to 3.
But standby is range 1 to 3 as well.
It doesn't have armor or anything.
No, I mean it's you went up against it last time.
I know, and I ignored it too much. I should have killed it.
It's red defense die, 4 health, 2 courage value. Whenever it pivots, it can do a full 360 pivot.
Yeah.
It's got plotting, so during the activation, it can only perform 1 standard move.
But a pivot isn't a standard move, right?
No. So like just
so
like
it
an
can
actual
pivot and
movement.
shoot. It can pivot and shoot, but it can't move and shoot, right?
Right, because it's got plotting. So during the where's it? Cumbersome. Cumbersome's the one where you can't move and shoot at the same turn. And it's got barrage generator on it.
So it does have cumbersome, or it doesn't?
No, it does. If it uses the E-web, it's got cumbersome.
Oh, but it could throw those white dice, I guess.
Right, it could do the blaster rifles instead.
Which I guess is something.
I mean, if I needed to. But yeah, and it's also got barrage generator on it, so if I use that, it gains suppressive and 2 white dice to the pool.
So this is my fleets with the new
Hey, there you go.
commander guy.
Yeah, a lot of people were excited they used the guy from the whatever the story name is, the let's see, something with an A, I can't remember. Imperial Assault, there we go. Okay, so you did that, let's see.
I finally have at least 1 unit of fleets done, although I didn't do the other heavy weapon yet. But I never run the other heavy weapon. Rajian, I almost never run that.
Alright, here's those guys.
I suppose.
Oh, what should probably put him with the rest of the squad.
So the command card of Chewie's where he does Chewbacca and Han. I assume that Han would have to be within range 3 of Chewie in order to use it.
So what does it say specifically?
It just says Han and Chewie. Choose one of Han Solo's command cards and discard it. So it. But I would assume Han has to be within range of Chewie in order to be able to, not to use. I could use it without it, but in order to give him.
Nope, I don't think it matters what his range is. You can
So if Chewie was over here and Han was over there, I could give them both order tokens.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I would think for the.
Oh, I see what you're. Okay, I see. For command range, yeah. So they
Yes.
would have to be within range 1 to 3 for Han Solo to also get it.
the-
Right. I mean,
I could use it if
Right.
they were out of range, but Han wouldn't be able to get his
right.
order token.
Yeah. There you go.
Which I've got to get my order token. Alright, so I'm up.
Yes.
Because you just placed those.
Right. I
guys.
placed the DLT right there in the corner.
Is that?
They're not
officer?
placed yet.
But
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's not the one that comes in the box. That's the Shapeways one I got of Iden from Battlefront 2. On one of the new FFG bases that I got as well while I was there.
what are we gonna place over on the side?
I'm wondering here.
Sniper's gun's a little bent. That's not good. Does kind of suck that these guys have to be placed on the ground now. Not that I could place them up high anyways.
It's why I'm glad I always put them with grappling hooks no matter
Well,
what. Just
it's almost a must-have now.
yeah, exactly. But even on the ground, it's not the worst, but it definitely limits things from the get-go. So. I'm gonna head around the building. Okay, let's see. Scout 1 plus I gave them recon intel, so
What does that mean?
they get an additional Scout 1 move basically.
Doesn't that make them Scout 2 though?
Well, that's what I mean. So it stacks, so they're going to be able to.
But it's Scout 2, not Scout 1 and 1.
Oh no, I meant that the Scout Troopers have Scout 1 native on their card.
Right.
So when I give them recon intel, that's going to make it, like you said, Scout 2 instead of.
But if it's Scout 2, then it would be
Oh,
Scout
I
2.
see. I see what you're saying. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I thought it was just still 2-1 moves, but.
No, that one I do know that when they stack. So it's like you couldn't end up with a Scout 4.
Right.
So you add them together, and then that's the distance that they can go.
That's a good point.
Because 2 1s is a lot further than a 2.
That's a good point. Yeah. This probably was like, oh, that's perfect. Just
just out of range for threes. Oh, we'll do the Wookiees.
That was an impressive. I really hope someone's watching the live stream and got to hear that delightful Wookiee roar.
Which one is the I guess this guy is the commander.
Yeah, I think so.
We'll see.
I
think
normally seems to be the one with the sword and the pistol is how they
Yeah.
typically do it.
or the
or
one
just
with
the pistol,
wave or something. They're holding something else in their hand
Yeah.
or something. So I like
We're really loading up this.
I like Chewbacca's sculpt much more than these guys.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they did a nice job with it. Although it looks like, again, they kind of just copied over what the Wookiee sculpt
They
was
just
from
scaled it
Imperial
up a
Assault.
little bit. They
Yeah.
just scaled it up a little.
Exactly. Same with that guy, actually. I think it's the same sculpt that he's got in Imperial Assault. Alright, let's see, I've got 3 left. What do I want to do?
So you have 1, 2. So you have 8.
Yep, you've got 9, I've got 8. So let's see, we're gonna go. Let's do these guys. Let's put you guys here. Alright, over to you. So got Vader and the Royal Guards.
Should switch sides of the ball.
It really should have, yeah. That's where I'm sad I don't have Veer, so I can't like have a nice lane just to throw down some orbital bombardment on any one of those guys right there.
Yeah, so that's one nice thing about Leia is that one pip of Leia's is really good.
It is real nice. Although, see, Andrew tricked me because I thought when he played her and Chewbacca, I was like, I was waiting for
that one pip?
and then it didn't show up, and I was like, what? And then later when he did the Chewbacca Leia team up card, I was like, oh yeah, now it makes sense. I'm like, now I see. So when you're just going to put both, at this point, Chewie and Han down in the bottom zone, it makes no sense to separate them at this point or put them way over there. So now that you're going to put them there, what do I want to do here? Let's think.
Royal Guards and Wookiees.
Possibly. We'll see. It's when things get into melee with these new melee units, it gets pretty intense sometimes. It was still so glorious when Boba Fett booted Vader and killed him. The last game I played against Justin. I was so upset too because I had Boba like sitting on top of this platform thing, and Vader just like force pulled him down into melee, and I was like, oh. I'm like, well, that ruins things, but then but then I had Royal Guards join the fray as well, and because they're 4 units, they were able to surround Vader along with Boba, and that helped knock him down. Although Justin used the medical droid to good effect because he was able to keep Vader in it at least 1 or 2 more rounds. So. Okay.
Oh no, Vader's dead.
No, seriously, I'm just like dropping stuff up there right here. And then Vader, we're gonna put Vader down here with these guys.
Freshly painted Han.
Goes in the useless corner.
Yeah. Could make absolutely no sense to
Be amazing. You say that, but he could just come on down and start like slinging stuff from the back. See, I almost even would have been okay with rapid reinforcements had we gotten it, just because, unlike usual, you were only 1 activation ahead of me, so.
Right.
But I'm glad we landed with minefields. So that's with my sabotage list here. That's definitely what I'm fine with, is having all the charges and things.
Alright, we'll go there.
Perfect.
Tokens.
Oh, dang it, I forgot my token bag. Let me see if there's something.
Oh.
Got to switch down my token bag. The one I had was falling apart, so
Let's see. So that's. Oh, I'm gonna need Chewbacca's part of the thing, so I actually don't have one of those yet. So I need Chewbacca. Is that the? Is this the one for Chewbacca, I think?
oh yeah, that's the operative.
She did need to punch it. Although it does seem like some of the newer units are going to have a bunch of new tokens.
Yeah, with that was the other surprise announcement was Sabine and Bosk. I was like, what?
And they both have new tokens.
Although it was funny because so many people were like, oh, Bosk is like 85 points. And I'm like, that's just too cheap. I figured, I right off the bat, I'm like, it's 115, but people are like, no, it looks like an 8, it's 85. And it sounds like it is actually almost 99% confirmed 115, which makes sense to me. So, okay, cool. So let's see. Oh, well, may the force be with you, sir.
May the force be with you as well, but not as much as it is.
And not as much. Different choice when you're like, oh, you don't have to worry about any Leia or Veer's bombardments coming down around 1. It makes things a little bit different. Covered observation.
Alright, so I've got sabotage communications.
Alright, so we got you'll roll off being blue clear, I believe you get the first.
And
It's a red one.
oh, that's it. So it's triangle or not triangle, right?
For you, yes. Triangle is you, anything else.
So I'll take the save, you get the blanks and the
Surges, yeah.
surges.
Woohoo! Thank God.
And
so what's yours one do?
Your opponent must issue orders to 1 fewer unit than is indicated on their command card.
To a minimum of
of 1.
Cool, good. So that doesn't matter because it's 1 anyway. So it's 1 special forces or operative unit. And we're going to order to These guys over here. Because I had a feeling you might try and snipe on the Chewie. Because you put him right there. Blah. Alright, so they are going to get out of the way.
That's pretty crazy. We both threw out the 1 pips
Well,
right
the minute
away.
you put Chewbacca right on the edge, I was like, I know you're absolutely going for it because his bowcaster's what, 1 to 3?
1 to 3.
Yeah.
And it's pretty strong.
Yeah, that's what I figured was going to happen. So. Just going to move. Let's see. There works. Move. Perfect. And then we're going to drop. We're gonna drop a charge. There, I'll grab my charge token.
And that's range 1 as well.
Yes, sir. Red players, so they're red face up.
Has to be within line of sight of you.
Oop, my bad. That's beautiful. So at the moment, Chewie and the squad are within range of the charge.
And that squad is within range of its own.
Right, yes, right now they are in range of it themselves too as well. Range 1 on the
Yeah, I know, it was just.
lines. Going to the bag.
Maybe not.
No.
I think I might go with Chewie.
Just gonna have him go running
He's gonna do Chewie things.
Chewy things.
So at least if you blow that thing now, you're gonna take hits too.
I would, yes. It would be me, your squad, and Chewie. If I choose to blow it.
Yeah, the squad would not be preferable, but
Right. Okay, well, when you go to activate Chewie, I'm gonna blow it then. So we're gonna blow it up. So it's a red, a black, blast and suppressive with a surge to crit. So let's see, we'll, and that's the,
it's a red and a black.
yep, and as a player who owns it, I get to choose where to start. Let's start with your squad here. Red and a black, 1 hit.
And suppressed.
Yep. So 2 suppression actually, because it's a ranged attack and it's suppressive.
I've got my little commander guy there.
Chewie, 1 hit, 2 suppression. I was gonna say, I think he's.
This is, suppression doesn't affect him this turn. He still gets his other action.
Right, and then my squad. 2 hits, of course.
Oh shoot, where am I? I don't have my damage tokens.
Oh, alright, you gotta roll the defense.
Oh, my defense.
Right, because you're either losing 1 there, and
Alright.
Chewie's potentially taking 1. Oh, I've gotta roll 2.
I don't have my damage number tokens.
Okay. Yeah, we can just use mine here. Let me just figure it out.
So the troopers, I need to roll 1 dice.
Yes.
To save.
Same for Chewie.
Did not save the troopers. Chewie, 1 dice. Did not save Chewie.
I got 2.
So,
unfortunately,
So Chewie had 1 damage.
yeah. We lost a trooper in that squad there.
Yeah, I already did.
Oh, you already did. Okay. Oh, ouch. There goes 2 of my guys into suppression. So, these 2. And then.
Not too bad a trade-off. It's gone now.
Well, they did what they needed to for the moment. Alright, so Chewie moved.
So he moved. He's not.
Things blew up.
Unfortunately, he's not quite in range of that guy. So he'll take his shot at your commandos. Two red and 2 white. Impact 1, pierce 1. Surge to crit.
But it's because they've got heavy cover, it's gonna take away 2 hit results.
There are no hit results. It's just surge
Oh, it's just the surge, right?
to crit.
And it is Pierce 1.
Pierce 1, yes.
So 1's getting through no matter what. So let's see if I can save 1 guy here. Saved 1, 1 dies. So leaves me.
Well, but the pierce blocks that one, doesn't it?
Oh, right. I would need 2 saves.
You
so,
would need 2 saves to
yeah.
save 1.
Well, that just leaves the commander then at that point.
Man, look at all the suppression on the board.
That is
After 2 activations.
a lot off the bat, which is pretty much what I was expecting and hoping for here because, let's see, so Trees already got 2. So we need 4 to panic him. Han only has 2 as well. Perfect. Alright, so if I can panic Chewie off the board, it's going to be a good victory right there.
Fortunately, he's already gone, so you get to remove 1 at the end of the turn.
Means I gotta get more on him before then. Trooper, let's go with what trooper do I want to do? So I would guess at this point we're saying these guys are behind this part of the wall?
At the moment, yes.
Okay. So I can shoot them. Let's see for the future. These guys are going. Yeah, they're just outside. That's unfortunate. These guys would have to move. So I'm gonna work right now. Alright, so let's go. Let the DLT squad go. They're gonna let's see. Move. And we're gonna shoot right at a range 3, but the DLT is gonna shoot at that squad. Two red. No.
So he's shooting at the fleets.
Hey, yeah, those guys right there. Those fleets. 1 hit.
Do a search and save. Man, suppression is. Suppression! Suppression's a thing.
And over to you.
Special forces.
No. Decisions.
Go with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
So if they have their grappling hooks,
Yep.
they will come up here. Shoot at those two down there.
And let those two.
Does that guy gets a shot too? So he gets his black dice. I've never had.
Oh, it's range 1 to 3?
Yeah,
Oh.
I've never had that guy in range before with the snipers.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm gonna get 2 black and a white.
Yeah, so I need 2 saves to save the demo guy. Let's see if we can do it. I love that. Ouch.
So your special forces
Brutal.
have white
Yep.
defense.
They do white defense. Ouch. That hurts a lot.
Welcome to my world. Do they have surge in the defense?
Yes. They do have surge though.
The worst is white with no surge. It's like.
Oh, that makes me so sad. Oh, been much more charging.
All right, snipers, you did your work.
I mean, basically. Although really, I wouldn't imagine them coming over here anyway to get anything, so.
No.
Troopers. Let's see. We can make that. Alright, so. Question is, let's see, can I aim?
I do still think though the black dice are fool's gold.
Depends. Gosh, let's see. I'm gonna have to
Oh, you got one of those fancy new bases.
yeah. That's what
He's about to fall off of it.
I was gonna say, I think glue wasn't completely dry there. Yeah, it's.
What did you just put her on the base?
Just like the other week, but like I didn't use a lot of glue because I thought I might have to do a little bit more paint work on her. So I was like, well, we'll go ahead and there we go. All right, so aim, move, shoot. It's gonna be white dice though, 6 white.
So is that that's a stormtrooper, a snowtrooper thing?
Yeah, right. Yeah, they're the ones. That's like the only thing that makes them really awesome is they've got steady. So after you perform a move action, you can perform a fire ranged attack action.
But you also get. Oh, so that is included in the move.
Exactly. So it's like charge basically. You move and then you get the attack.
So you really aimed move shoot.
Yeah, exactly. Aim, move, shoot would be the order. But you're gonna have heavy cover because you've got low profile, right? Okay, yeah, so it's gonna be heavy cover. Let's see, so 6 weight.
Oh, is that, because that was a new thing, if you're shooting up, if you're shooting at a different elevation, or is it just if you're shooting up towards the unit?
Yeah, if the unit's elevated,
Then they have
their
light
cover's
cover.
increased by 1, yeah. So, but because you've got low profile, the light becomes heavy. Get some natural crits here to help out. There's one in
Do you
there.
have a surge?
They do have surge to hit, so that's one that gets through the cover. Roll 2. Ooh, come back here.
So the 2 hits
So
go
one.
away.
Yeah. One gets through.
Roll the save. Not save, so it's suppressed.
Back over to you. So it doesn't matter at this point.
Trooper unit.
Trooper unit. It's okay.
Well, that's fortunate. All right. So, if they have 2 suppression, if I roll the save and I don't save any and they have 2 suppression, I still get 1 activation. One,
Yeah, it's
you only lose 1 action, right? No matter how much suppression.
right, but they're using Han's
Right, so
courage value, which is
Right.
2. So at this point,
at this point, so that's, oh, so they have 2, so they would still get 2 actions.
right? Because I'm guessing normally it's 1 for them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes.
But because they get to use Hans, they get 2 actions as
Right.
long as it's not
Yep.
4.
Right. It'd have to be 4 to well, so if they're using 2, so a 2. So at this point,
So-
they've hit their courage value. So
Yeah.
yes, you have to make the roll, and if you don't, they still get 1 action.
They still get 1. Yeah.
Right.
So we'll go with them. Just because they don't.
If they only have 1 suppression, then it doesn't matter because they're using Han's value.
So if I save 1, they'll get 2 actions.
Yeah.
Man, my white dice. Roll my white dice today.
Touching that wall. You know what? I gotta step back a second here. With covered observation, I get to look at 2 random command cards from your hand, which you already played the Chewy one, so just want to shuffle them up. I'll just grab 2 here. Face down. I think there's something like.
Well, I didn't play a Chewy one. I played.
Oh right. Well, it wouldn't matter anyway since that one was played. Let's go. Let's get these 2. Yep. Figures. Okay. Not a big surprise.
No surprises there.
No. All right. So E-Web. Let's see. What is going to
I mean, you would have known this one anyways, because that was the one that I flipped. So.
Sure. All right. Well, he's not in range, so what we're going to do. Move up. And go into standby.
Could take throw those white dice at me.
Well, cumbersome, can't move into town. Oh, you're right, I could do
You
that.
could throw those.
You know what though, I don't, because I don't have a name token, because I moved, so I'd be hoping that I get some kind of hit, assuming you dodge it.
Well, that's the thing. I've got the suppression, so I've got.
I was gonna say, so even if it does get a natural crit and manage to get through, that's still not enough suppression to make you run, and that's really the only reason I'd wanna do it at this point, so. But I put it in standby. That way if you try any shenanigans around the corner, I'm ready for you.
Another trooper unit.
Super. You can get to use those guys.
Go with these guys.
Oh, coming my way, are we? Go, try to run out that way. They're outside range 4, I measured earlier.
Yeah. At the moment.
True, at the moment. The problem is I've got that delightful mind that's laying right in front of me, so.
It is delightful, isn't it?
Not. Kind of sarcastically, but.
Up here. Then he's just gonna try to go up here.
Hmm.
Just behind that wall.
Vader.
No.
Slow Vader. He is going. He's gonna move. He's gonna move. Again. It won't be a full move. He's gonna basically get to right.
Vader not doing a full move.
I know, it's so sad just because he would have been overlapping that guy there. Alright, there we go.
Ooh, Han.
Shoot.
Expecting you to get he'll take a dodge token.
Sounds good.
Is that the dodge? This is the dodge, right?
Yes. Man, it has been a while.
Yeah.
Special Forces.
Oh, I got it right.
You did. Good. These guys kind of need to just get this over with, so they're gonna.
Gonna hit a mine.
Yep, they're gonna trigger that. With the extra health anyway, so
Yeah.
it makes the most sense. So boom. And they're gonna roll. I think it's
Red and a black.
No. No, it is restricted. Alright, well, let's see what happened. Last time I rolled the red and black, it did not work out. So great, right? That's just me think so. I think these here for do the explosions. Alright, so I'll just say they'll do the move for now. We'll take a dodge token. First, let's see how this explosion goes.
Oh, it's destructive.
Well, I mean, it's
For me.
so maybe at the most, I'm gonna lose one of them.
Right. So a hit.
Hey, so one hit, so they're gonna roll for that hit. Hopefully dodge it. Red.
It will take suppression.
Yeah, they'll still get the. So 1 damage and a suppression.
Oh, your defense dice have not been working so well.
Look at that. Well, so far it was like white,
Yeah,
and then
yeah, that was the first red one. So these guys have two hits each?
Yeah. That's why they're so nice.
Wookiee's got 3 each, so.
Yeah, they're gross. But they're rolling white defense dice, so that helps a bit.
That is true.
Back to you. I've got 1 activation left.
You only have 1?
Yeah, you killed my.
Oh, that's
those
right.
guys didn't even get
That's
a chance to
right.
do anything.
Yeah. Trooper unit.
Which were supposed to be my guys who just like hang back there and set off bombs, but you had to go and put a stupid sniper unit right back there. And of course, they activated before my guys had a chance.
So we'll go with these guys.
They still get 2 though.
What's that?
They still get 2 their regular activations because
Yeah,
of
'cause
Han.
of Han.
Yeah.
Do my faves.
Yeah, go
This
ahead.
is gonna keep forgetting to bring mine over. These guys have a 1 to 3 weapon, right?
Yes.
So those are the only guys I haven't gotten yet.
Right.
So we'll do that, and I guess I'll take a dodge token, but
Okay. Doesn't matter. These guys are good to go.
I'll leave my tools right there so I can reach on both sides.
Makes sense. Well, what's the range on Han's gun?
2.
Something stupid, 2. That's not bad. That's Yeah, but cumbersome can't move and shoot it in the same
Oh.
turn. That's okay though. I was just
This thing, I don't know that the rebels have anything that's cumbersome.
I don't know if they do yet.
I don't.
So you've got who left to go?
I've got all. So
Oh yeah, you got Wookiees now
two
as
trooper
well.
units and the Wookiees.
It's stamina pretty much too. These guys will go here and take a dodge token as well. And it's all you now.
I guess technically, I guess I gotta pull my token. So, trooper. Trooper, so Wookiees are gonna be last. Not that it matters all that much, but I guess technically I need to
Do it in the order.
in case something gets in something else's way. So I'm gonna do the medical droid here. And for him, capacity 2, treat 1, place a wound token on this card to remove 1 wound token from or restore 1 mini to a friendly non-emplacement trooper unit at range 1 and in line of sight of that unit right there. Sure. They get this guy back. To just mark it with something. So many of these because Armada has these things too.
Oh, yeah.
It's like it's stupid. All right, so I've used one of those, and that's an action, right?
Yes.
For now, just gonna come up to the corner of this building in case they give them as much opportunity to heal one more as they can. There's that one. And this unit, Inspire 1, so I'm going to take a suppression off of Chewie. One of these guys.
Oh, yep. Range 1 to 2. Yep.
1 to 2, so fortunately not by any sort of strategic reason, but luckily I stayed within range 2. And I'll just come up here under this. The Wookiees. Wookiees probably want to do Wookiee things.
Probably.
You do move 2, right?
Yep. Yes, they do.
Come up here. Alright, and then that's That's it. So lose suppression. Lose suppression. No dodge. Still not lose suppression.
Okay.
Use your suppression. Okay. So this unit still has one suppression.
Yep. Okay, the quarter still got his 2. Okay. Pin down, which is 2.
Push, which is 2.
Alright, well, my turn's roll, I guess. So,
Two supporter hit units. That's interesting to have in there because you only have one.
you got it this time. Yep.
Alright, so I get just 2 units.
Just got the 1 to be issued to. And you'll get to go first because it was a blank result. Can I get rid of those dead weight cards? I forgot when I took it that I only had the 1, so I was like, ugh, it's gonna be very sad. That's what it is.
Let's see. I'll stack up some. Go with things other than troopers. I think.
Probably makes sense.
And you got the.
He's the only one who could.
Yeah.
I forgot because I thought it was. I was thinking specialist, but it was actually support. So I'm not. I think that command card will be better once the tank's out, or if you're doing like a Veers vehicle heavy list. But
Interesting. No, we're just gonna go Chewy. Chewy to Chewy things.
sure.
So we could shoot at this guy. I'm not all that worried about him anymore.
You see that now?
I know. He's the one guy that will somehow survive till the end and claim an objective at the last second.
He's gonna try.
So we'll do an aim and shoot. Where are we gonna move? We'll aim and shoot. Hit the Impact 1, Pierce 1. So I guess impact doesn't mean anything.
No, but the Pierce, but thankfully you won't kill him outright, which is good.
No.
No, it's offensive surge. So they take 2. And a suppression. Yeah, right there.
Oh, you're keeping it over
Yeah.
there.
I figured that was just easier since they're not one and done. Trooper. These guys for now, they're going to aim move, shoot at the sniper.
Alright. Sorry, sniper buddy. You did your work though. You did good.
Well, you know what the funny thing too though is, even if he hadn't, those guys back here were not going to be able to do anything that's going to impact over here.
Yeah.
Because once you killed that guy, they're point back here.
Well, if there was a charge laying around, they could have blown up the charge.
If that was the key, was if. And sadly they.
But that mine between mine and your bomb.
Well,
and
yeah,
Chewie
which they
just
didn't get through their own hit, and then yeah.
They took more from their own thing than my 2 units did.
It's very sad. So 6 weight.
And so I do have heavy cover.
Yeah. Ready again. Some natural crits again.
3 with a
I'll take
natural
that,
crit.
and then we'll use the aim token. Reroll these 2. Come on. And they do have a surge to hit, so 2 get through.
See, but that doesn't matter.
Woohoo. Oops. Okay, and back over to you. They're outside the one I checked before I moved them.
Han.
Yeehaw. He's welcome to walk towards me in any direction he would like.
Yeah, that's the problem right now. He's a little in the open. I need to deal with that. And getting his ability off is going to be... needed him to go at the end of the turn, not at the beginning. Should give him a token so I could help him off, I guess. He's just gonna go up with these guys.
Okay. Later. coming. That is it for the Vader. Back to you.
Trooper unit. Everything I have is over at 6 more.
True, yeah. You just gotta keep going back and forth. Believe me, I know. I was
Just just out of range. Shoot. Can't aim. Scattergun's also 2. Suppose if he's, well no, because I need to do a move and shoot, I don't want to use that anyways. There. And they're gonna shoot at the web.
Yeah.
Don't forget you, 2-1B, because you're useless in this turn.
Yep. Pretty much.
To shoot. So 6 white and 4 black.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't have offensive surge, I don't think. Those road troopers, they have defensive surge. So, oh, we still got 3.
2, because they've got light cover from the suppression.
Alright.
2.
2.
Oh, alright, you get at least one save here. Of course, now that I said it, they're not going to get it. Come on, guys.
We got the 1
Got
save.
the one. Whew. And the second suppression. Well, I guess the UF should probably go before it gets torn up anymore. So go to the UF then. Go for the suppression. Nice, got one removed, so I can still do the 2 actions. I'm gonna go for them. That's the thing. They're gonna aim and shoot at the squad. I have no point going after Chewie. He's too much of a sponge right now. And they will use the barrage generator, so it's gonna be 4 white, 2 black, 1 red. So 5.
So Guardian, I can do that after I do the defense dice? Or how does that work?
Oh, alright, so Guardian. Forgot you had Guardian. So it's Guardian 3, so the way, it doesn't say it on his card.
I hate that when it doesn't say it on the card.
It's already there. Guardian. While a friendly trooper unit at range 1 and in line of sight is defending against a ranged attack, a unit that has the Guardian X keyword may cancel up to X hit results for each, not crit, but hit results. So each hit result canceled, the unit with the Guardian X keyword rolls a defense die matching its defense. After converting defensive surge results according to its surge chart, the unit with the Guardian X keyword suffers 1 wound for each blank result.
So I can split the damage between them, basically.
Up to the number that
Up to the Guardian, yeah.
So it's 5 hits, so he can take 3
And
can't take the crit, but so these guys
2.
will, yeah, so those have 2, he'll take 3.
Is that what I want to do?
This is how that would work. Now, they did use their barrage generator, which is suppressive, so if he does step in for Guardian, he'll take 2 suppression as well as these guys. I believe, let me just make sure. Oh, actually, no, it's, oh, it says all of it, yeah, so that doesn't matter because it's being split. Okay. Yeah, so he won't gain suppression tokens.
He
'cause
does not.
He won't, just those guys.
Alright, so I'm going to split it like that. So I'll roll Chewy's first.
Sure.
The problem with this is Chewy does not have surge to save. Did save 1 though.
So he takes 2 more damage. And those guys roll their 2.
Saved 1.
They'll get 2 suppression.
Still hasn't done all these things, so. Two suppression.
Yep. And then it's back to you.
Trooper. These guys right here. Almost reach these guys from the side of the board.
Oh.
I guess I didn't lock that one in very well.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh my gosh.
I guess it's locked in now.
No, yeah.
There we go, and then they will shoot at these guys right here.
Rocket squad, alright.
5 hits. 2 crits, but I guess the crits don't really matter in this one.
Not at this point.
Okay, for without reroll. Wow.
Nice, so 2.
So two down.
Yeah, 2 down. That's not bad. Let's get these 2 guys for now.
Sure you don't want.
Give us a yeah, I'm good. Geez, listen, she'll link those guys up. Fair, they return the favor. So, first, this. Nope.
That's good. So you can't aim.
No. But we'll go ahead and shoot.
I suppose you could aim, but then you wouldn't be able to shoot.
Indeed. So they'll just go 3 white, 3 black at this squad.
I hate those red defense dice. You get to roll. We're finally getting another one.
It's true.
Jin has one, right?
In there.
1, 2.
2 hits.
2 hits.
That's the best I could hope for there. Watching over. Hey, nice. So that's back to you.
So one question with
Yeah.
medical droid: can he return a mini to his own unit?
I'd have to see the wording there.
It says place a wound token in this card to remove 1 wound token or restore 1 mini to a friendly non-emplacement trooper unit at range 1 and in lines. It doesn't say another friendly unit; it just
Yeah,
says
so
a
I-
friendly unit. So
Makes sense to me.
I mean, they've already gone, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, they died.
Oh, that's right, yes. Annoying sniper squad.
Trooper unit. They do a blank cover now.
Mhm.
What to do with those guys? So I can go with 1, 2, or 3. Go with the guys in the back there. So these guys, they're gonna remove the suppression from them.
Right.
Instead of chancing the roll.
Makes sense.
guys keep bumping each other.
Seriously, I can move up right behind the Lord Vader. And attack those guys.
So how many of your guys can?
It's just from the unit leader.
Just the unit leader.
Well, I mean, in terms of measuring the range and all that, it's.
Yeah, but do they have to have line of sight each?
I believe they updated the rules, so it's just.
Just the unit leader.
Yeah,
Which I'm fine with that because that makes
Yeah.
it much more straightforward than trying to count with the stupid things.
I think that was the issue. Yeah. So.
That was always a pain in the ass. I hated that.
5 white, 2 red. No win. Search to hit. 3 hits.
See.
And then back to you.
That makes much more sense. I hated the whole trying to count guys. Another trooper unit. So go with those guys around the corner there. Just over here. They're gonna shoot at those guys who have light cover. I want to get an extra black place for this because there's no special guys in this. So 5 black and 6 white. Alright, ready for blank results.
Now that you said that, you're gonna use it.
They don't have surge. So 4. 1 goes away.
Right, so 3. Oh,
See,
2 down. Ouch. Let's see. So.
these 2.
Yeah, I'll just take those 2. So much for the columns.
Special forces.
Oh, I still got to go this
That
side
guy-
of the building.
You
I'm
get
like,
this poor guy over here with
Uh,
two suppression on him.
well, let's roll that. Let's just get this done with.
Should he have two suppression or should it be one? Well, you took two plus I shot him, so that was
Yeah.
3, so that's why he's got 2.
Nope. So he's panicked. So he is going to think right off the board here.
He might not quite make it.
Is it speed 1 or the speed of the? That's what I can't remember.
I thought it was a speed of the guy, but you're right. It might be speed.
I think it is a base speed, but.
I think even at the base speed, you won't quite run off the board.
After the rally step of its activation, if it's panic, can only perform 1 instead of 2 actions. It must be a move action. Yep. Okay. Yep. So it's going to be 2.
So it is their base speed.
Yep. And you're right though.
He will just stay on.
Yep. Alright, well that's him. Back to you. Yeah, I was hoping he'd at least be able to clear 1. Oh, he needs a panic token. I don't have any idea what the panic token looks like. I can have it.
I think it's that triangle-y thing. I think it's that.
Oh, you're right, yeah. Yeah, that is panic because the other ones are the vehicle ones. Alright, so there you go, sir.
But does the panic... I mean, you re-roll for suppression the next turn.
Yeah, panic goes away once they don't have the suppression equal to it. So at the end of the round when he loses 1, assuming he doesn't get shot again, when he loses 1, the panic would go away at that point because he's going to be under the threshold.
Nope, we cleared the suppression. These guys. I really don't want to move closer to the air.
Sure you do.
No, I really don't. Come up here. He's gonna move into base contact over here.
You guys. That's what's gonna be done. Alright. Go for the charge.
If something's already in melee, I can't melee with something else. Different.
Right, yeah, well, you can join a melee if you can actually touch base the whole squad can touch base with the figure. So that's going to be the issue. So when I was playing against Justin and Vader had my Boba in melee with him, the thing that I was able to benefit from is that these guys joined the melee because I was still able to actually base Vader with them for the melee. So at this point, we go around the, I think it's like the unit leader maybe, so we form it around. That. Might actually work out terribly. They want to attack. We'll just get into the melee. Good enough for now. Over to you, sir. I'm all out.
So I've got my Wookiees.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's all you got left. I think, right?
Yeah. So they would all have to get into base contact with the unit leader?
So I'm gonna just make sure about the joining other ones as well, actually, here, because I think that will make a difference. Alright, melee, let's see. If two, let's see, if two trooper unit, well, it doesn't matter because it's not base contact. Move unit leader. The player performs a move, moving their unit leader into base contact with an enemy mini. Move other minis. Maintaining cohesion, the player places each other mini in the unit that started the melee into base contact with enemy minis that belong to the same enemy unit that their leader is now in melee with. Opponent moves minis. Maintaining cohesion, the player's opponent moves any of their own minis that belong to the unit that is now in a melee that are not already in base contact with an enemy mini into base contact with minis from the unit that started the melee.
But that doesn't have anything about joining it.
Yeah, let's see, it's here. It is possible to be in a melee with multiple units if another unit joins later. When moving minis into base contact with enemy minis after a melee has been started, if there is not space to place a mini in base contact with an enemy mini in the same melee, that mini must still be placed in cohesion. Minis that are not in base contact with an enemy mini can still contribute to a melee attack if the unit to which that mini belongs is in a melee. Good lord. So, I mean, I would say yeah, I'd say you can, so it seems like you can have them join the melee. If they're able to, yeah, so you just have to
So just me.
get in base contact. I mean, or given you could probably actually reach that remaining squad with charge, because what, they're 2 movement, so I think they could probably make that one. Would be the other option.
think so.
Yeah, I think your unit leader was a bit further back, so.
But they could
Shoot.
shoot. What is indomitable? Rolling. How does that
Indomitable.
trigger? Just says roll red defense dice instead of white.
There we go. When a unit that has the Indomitable keyword performs its rally step, you roll red instead of white.
Oh. Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
it's suppressed. Now these guys would still have light cover, or with 2 suppression do they have heavy cover?
With the 2 suppression, it's heavy. Let's see. No, I thought it was heavy, but I think it might just be light no matter how many.
That's kind of what I thought was.
I think actually that is accurate. Let me just get to it. Suppression. Yeah, if a trooper unit has 1 or more suppression tokens assigned to it, that unit improves its cover by 1.
Okay, so it's got light.
It's light, yeah.
Alright. No way I could get that. Alright. Wookiees are gonna avoid melee for now. And they will shoot at these guys. So it's gonna be,
Yeah, they're range 2, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be 3 black, 4 white, and 1 red. One red, 4 black. Whoa, 1 red, 3 black, 4 white.
They don't have surges, do they? I don't think they do.
They have surge to hit.
Really interesting.
They don't have a defensive surge though.
No, I mean the guards don't have any kind of surge, which is sad. But you really don't need it with that kind of a roll, so.
So surge to hit. Oh geez, I could, yeah. And the red's blank.
Of course.
5.
Light cover, so forth. And it's, the bowcaster's got Pierce, doesn't it? I mean, I hope
It
not.
does, Pierce 1.
Yeah, so I don't think it's going to make a difference here, but let's see. Let you know, because if I
Yeah, I mean, you-
if I get all 4
Yeah.
dodges or 3.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see here, guys. Can you do it?
Ooh,
No,
whoops.
so one's down. Rocket Trooper is down, and that guy has suppression.
Well, it was 4 that I had rolled. I had rolled 5, took 1 away for the light cover. You saved 2.
Oh, you're right. It was right 4, not the yes. They're both in.
Interesting.
He's dead. These guys was there. Oh boy. Let's see.
Come on, you're not doing anything for me, buddy.
He really doesn't need to at the moment.
Just doesn't seem like the right time to plan that.
Sure.
This
Coordinated fire.
change of plans.
Of course. Let's imagine Pip for Pip here.
So do I want to throw that back to your hand? Now we'll just play it out.
All right. You got
so
it.
Good on it. So, was that time in 2 units? 2 units. This is pretty straightforward if it's on in 2 units. Mysteries.
There you go. Wrong one.
Oh. Oh, that's cons. That's theirs. So Chewies. Who do we want to go with first? I hate having this guy over here. And this guy's got 1 health, right?
Yeah.
Chewie will shoot at this guy. No aim or anything. Gonna hope that we can deal with this without an aim.
I mean, he's got what, Pierce 1, so as long as he gets.
He's got 2 reds plus Pierce 1.
Yeah, I mean, so as long as he gets a hit, I think he's got it. So, because even if I roll the 2 and I get the 2, it's going to negate one of the dodge, so it's dead.
And then Chewie will move. Hold on, he's getting out. Doesn't quite have charge yet, though.
Unless he's taking damage, he's not going to get that charge.
He needs one more damage to get charge. It's one of the reasons why I did the Guardian last time. Whoa, what was that? It sounded like more than one. Was it just one?
Nah, two.
Uh-oh. Here they come. Oh, that's oh, you have 2 special forces still left.
That's right, so I got that guy, so let's see, we can go for suppression. I don't think that counts, does it? Can't remember if it's anything but a blink.
Yeah, no, that counts. That removes the suppression.
Right, alright,
Search
so
removes it.
there's that. So your medical droid's used up all his stuff, right?
No, he's got one more left.
He still has one more. This guy's gonna move to the wall. He's gonna shoot that squad. Sure. With like that dude. Hey, 2 black. It's better than I got.
Okay, 2 black. That's pretty good.
Yeah, well, that's the special forces for you.
Yeah,
That's why they've got the
that's why they're expensive.
terrible white dice, yeah. Hey, 2 hits. Oh, you know what, it was 1 anyway because of
The light cover.
yeah, so the crit got through, but it doesn't matter, so just the 1.
Wait, that's a special weapon. I shouldn't have had in there.
Oh.
It was just the mini. I wasn't using it, so.
Back to you.
Wookiees.
Hmm.
I guess we're gonna do that. And so that's gonna be 8 black dice. So that's a charge. So I'm gonna, aim, move, charge. Similar to what your aim.
Yeah.
Thought it was some black dice too. Do a search to hit. So I will reroll 2 of these. So 6. No. So this one's a blank. This one was a save.
So if you're gonna kill 2.
And no suppression because it's melee.
Right.
That guy still? No, that guy's still here.
Keep the electro staff guy
supposed to come in.
Gotta work on that. That's
Wookiee roar. Yeah.
such a sad. roar.
It's like Chewie's son there from the Christmas special.
Oh. Well,
Oh, there they go.
the guards. So 3 black, 1 red.
No color ID. No answer.
And we'll go for the rebel squad there.
3. Good wipe them out.
Oh,
Saved 1.
it's back to you.
Hmm. This. Come over here. They are still within range of Han, so they're not going to panic. Still get nice relief. So they only have 1 action, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they'll shoot at this guy. Can't use that last repair or last heal yet. And 2-1B, you don't get to shoot, buddy. Sorry. It's one of the things I want to use it, since then if you shoot at that unit again, I can just kill him. He's useless after that. Good. 2, 3.
He's got low profile, so he'll increase his cover to 1 for light cover, so 2. Actually, no, never mind. You have to have light cover to improve by 1, so never mind. So 3. Alright, so 3. Let's see if we can do anything here with it. Oh my god! Oh, there it is.
Get a suppression.
There it is. Now he's got heavy cover. Oh my gosh, amazing, dude.
You're gonna be the bane of my existence, aren't you, little buddy?
Probably not, gosh, what? This sounds like a Vader. And it is. Alright, so let's get Vader going.
Here he comes, boys.
He's trying. Soon. Alright, back to you.
Trying to throw his lightsaber.
He's got that. Gets a bit closer. He's got his force pull, so he's just gotta get there. You guys ran up the middle there. All these guys have to take a slow march over.
Vader's so hard to. Well, he doesn't have any defensive surges or offensive surges. That's something. Alright. Do a trooper unit. I'll do this full unit here. He's right behind the corner of the building. They'll shoot at Vader. Shoot at Vader with. Oh, this is my full unit, so 5 and 6. Shoot like you're scared, buddies. You shot like you were scared. Dang it. 1.
1. Vader's got that Vader magic. Yeah.
But he never suppresses, right?
Yep. No suppression with the Vader. Alright, all I got left are these units here, so we'll have.
Your poor unit's over on that building over there.
They're just gonna have to come off of that. Let's see. That's good. So it's gonna have to come over here. And they will shoot. Ooh, which one? Those guys are the fleets. We'll shoot the fleets. Suppose that's so 5 white, 2 red. Hopefully they don't do a more scared roll like your guys just did.
Two,
What was that?
3.
3 on your fleets there.
Saved 1. Fleets, you're not doing anything today.
We've got a lot of stuff just sitting there not doing anything.
I know.
The problem is it's basically like defend the outpost at this point because it came at you from 2 sides. Now back to you. I just got my 1 trooper squad over here left.
these fleets. He's gonna come up to the corner here. And we'll shoot at the stormtroopers there with 4 whites and 2 reds. Search to hit.
So 3 hits?
Yeah. Got 1.
These guys. This turn, but I don't have any of that Gorilla Glue stuff on hand, do you?
I don't. Let me see, I might have some that's a little bit on the not so.
No, it's okay for now. I got her to at least stand up, so. So I'll just. Once I actually stop moving her. Easy fix when I get back home there. At this point.
Alright, so all me now.
Well, hold on.
Oh.
I don't think they're in range, but they've got the steady, so if they can move. They're gonna be just out of range. Alright, so back to you. All you.
So just to deal with it, I guess we'll. This poor little guy right here.
Gonna take a swing.
I guess he'll take his pot shot, throw his fist.
Hey.
Hey,
Oh, one
good job,
damage.
buddy.
Did it. So all you got left is
Agahan and that.
Han and those guys.
Ooh, quick suppression. That's something. Not much, but I don't think they want to go and take a pot shot at Vader. I'll just do a double move. Get up here in the corner of the building. And Han.
Oh yes, Han. Please. Come closer.
Yeah. The fact that it's Vader over there. Stupid guy over here. Pissing me off.
Yeah, I mean the fact that he's got 2 black dice, I totally forgot about that. That's fantastic.
What's that?
The fact that he's got 2 black
Yeah.
dice, I'm like, oh man. We see just having one piddly guy with one white dice, but that's it's nothing to sneeze at.
Just within range of that trooper unit. We need to do something eventually here, huh? So that's it? These guys lose one suppression.
That is it, I believe so.
You get a suppression over there.
Alright, let's see here.
Yeah, turn 4.
Yes, sir.
No surprise there for me.
Placeable.
Sorry about that.
So that's when we're gonna pick a different one?
No, that's the one. It's in my 0 pip, so it beats your 1 pip. And it's just Han Solo. And when Han is issued an order, he gains an aim and a dodge.
Nice. Alright, let's see what you got.
No surprise that Han's gonna activate first here.
Oh yeah. Because I'm going to murder his face so hard the minute he's done.
Aim and the dodge. So he's gonna shoot at both Vader and the trooper unit.
Okay,
The gunslinger.
Which one's going first?
Does it matter?
Well, I mean, your choice. And so you're
Yeah.
doing 2 different attacks, so who are you targeting first?
I mean, it counts as. Yeah, I mean.
My
It's
point,
one action,
my point being, you're not rolling the same dice pile against both units, so
no.
who do you want to?
I'll do the trooper unit first.
All right.
And it's 2 reds with Pierce 2.
Well, so that's not going to matter, so.
And then. This must be my white defense
Yeah.
dice.
Yeah, that was the one you rolled for a suppression on.
Oh, that's
the
right.
guys.
Alright, and then Vader, my attack on Vader, 2 red, Pierce 2, 2 hits.
Alright, let's see if Vader can get out of it. Surges, which does him no good, so he takes 2.
Alright, and then it's gonna run away a little bit.
coward for another round. We're going to force pull this squad into me,
Okay.
and then I'm going to attack them.
Sweet.
Oh yes, sir. Relentless. So double move, force pull, chop them. So
That's only 6 red dice.
only 6 red dice, correct. James in the center. 6. Alright.
He doesn't have surges, right?
No, which is super sad. So just the 2.
That could have been a lot worse.
No,
I saved 1. Sorry, alien guy. Vader always attacks the aliens first.
because this is implaceable, Vader's going to take 1 to put his token back into the mix.
Ah, okay.
And back to you.
Draw. Trooper unit. These guys. Give me one over here. Shoot at those guys. And
Oh,
they
wait,
do-
no, hold on, sorry, we gotta step back here. I had 2 hits, right?
You had 2, I saved 1.
Nope, you didn't, because he's got Pierce 3. So.
Oh, okay.
So those guys went.
And they do have surge to hit.
These guys have like cover, so -1 hit result.
So 3.
3. Alright, guys. Super nice if you did.
Wow.
Dead.
That's a disappointing red rice doll. Red rice. Red rice. Red rice. Dice. Oh. Here.
Trooper. Which at this point.
This guy or that guy?
No, not that guy. He's special forces. So it's
Oh, that's
just
right.
these guys.
It's just those guys.
Just take off the dead one. So these guys.
I don't want the. Guess you could go with the. Those guys. But.
He moved right. And at this point, they're gonna aim and shoot at those guys.
Okay, they got heavy cover.
Got 6-1. So we need some natural crits here.
Nothing.
Oh. Alright, so 1.
1. Saved, but suppressed.
Save, expressed. And then back to you.
try and maul those guys again. Just aiming in melee is silly, but
I'm with you.
but I will aim and melee. Whoa! So I'll re-roll this one.
So 8 hits.
8 hits. I wish I didn't aim, but that's okay. Gotta get out all the red dice.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 7. Did I leave one on the table here somewhere?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Why do I have 11? Because 12.
Oh wait, you know why? Because I think you only get 6, right? With the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's why. That's why I've got 7.
No, so one of them was mine. Huh?
Yeah, but I'm gonna need to borrow 2 to make this roll.
So you get one over here.
We don't have surges, so that's how many got through. More than enough to kill them
Yeah.
both, so we're good.
That was a pretty nasty black dice roll.
That was a solid black dice beat down. It's either me or that other guy. Vader again. He's going to attack.
Oh, my word, white dice. So you get 3 over here.
That's better. 3, so 4.
Here's 3.
Yep.
Kind of ridiculous. Looks like a dead unit to me. Yeah.
Was I think it's gonna matter much at this point. I'm back to you.
It's gone. Get out when that guy's dead. Trooper unit. Who would these guys roll for the suppression? Did not get it off. No, because they have Han's suppression. Do they get 2?
Yeah, they're still within range, so they still use his
So they still have two actions.
yes.
I want to kill it, so I'm gonna aim and shoot because I want that guy dead. So aim and shoot, so it's gonna be 6 white and 2 black.
It's all over you.
Trooper unit. I'm gonna go with the solo guy right here. Well, where is he gonna go? It's not gonna get. I don't think I have to worry too much, but. Those guys over there. I think I can only shoot one unit at a time. So yeah, so we'll come over here. That'll be right there. Give up my second action because another trooper unit. Yes, these guys. Here, they'll shoot at Vader. Two reds, whites. Two. One takes one. Chewie. He's uninjured, so that's good. He can hop over a barricade if he wants to.
True.
So he'll just come up to the barricade. Shoot it, Vader. Vader ignores Pierce, right? Oh. Shoot, I haven't been doing this. I have tenacity on him. While performing a melee attack. Oh, it's melee. Okay. So I haven't been forgetting. Yeah. He hasn't been melee yet.
He is not. Nope, taking two.
And that should hit. Yeah.
I mean, you basically got this game won at this point, so I don't think it matters what you choose, but...
Yeah, I don't either, but, for the heck of it, we'll go with Notorious Scoundrels, so that's 3-pip.
Well, I chose my 3-pip as well. So it's round 5, so...
That would be me.
Get to roll.
We've matched every single one. I mean, the last
Which
one
is
it was
weird,
a 0 and
yeah.
a 1, but it was still basically a 1-pip. We just didn't have to roll for it. So
I got it. Alright, well, since I did do Master of Evil, when he gets issued his order, everybody range 1 to 2 is taken 3 suppression.
Whoa! 1 and 2, you get 3 suppression.
There. That's it. Everybody but these guys.
And these guys.
Yeah. So everyone except them and them.
They all get 3 suppression.
That's right, sir.
Wow.
And Vader gets a dodge token.
And with this, I get to pull back one of Han's.
Right, one of his other cards.
Other cards. Hey. I actually have to use most of my
I know,
suppression
there you
tokens
go.
here. Thank goodness everyone's in range of Han.
Well, but they still have that. What's his value? It's 2 though,
2.
right?
I mean, they're still gonna lose a.
I was gonna say if they don't make the, yeah, they're still gonna lose an action, so that's something.
Poor guy, he's gonna be happy. So is that all of them? That would've been scared if I had to actually start punching more suppressions out.
But it doesn't.
Alright, so we have Han and Chewie.
He's bringing it.
I think it's gotta be. Hmm. I think if I pull one, I don't want to get the Wookiee Warriors yet. I'm gonna pull one. Troopers. So I'm gonna go. These guys. Roll for the suppression. Ooh, save 2. That was good.
There you go.
So now I have 2 actions. The question is, Wookiee Warriors, they're also 2. Everything's 2. Do I want to use his ability and take off the suppression off of somebody? Feels like it doesn't matter a heck of a lot. No, they'll aim and shoot at Vader. That's a lot of suppression. So, well, this one, man. Fleet Troopers have been rolling good. 6.
So 6/6.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna spend the dodge token to get rid of 1.
Yeah.
That's also gonna give me deflect. So I'm gonna roll 5 red dice. Any
And then
surges are
Any
gonna
surges are gonna come back.
come back at you.
And do I roll defense dice? on
Nope,
those?
you just take the
I just
damage.
take the damage.
Splendid. So that's 2 you take, and Vader's gonna end up taking 1 damage total.
1 damage total?
Yep. Just 1.
Oh, cause, well, so you blocked 2, oh, and then 2 came back at me, and then you took 1.
Right.
Okay.
Vader's gonna go. He is going to. He's going to. That works. He's going to use this force push to pull Han speed 1 towards him. Then he is going to aim, move, and relentless to attack. And he's going to swing 6 red.
Six.
Might be a murdered Han, depending on how you roll here. Well, wait, he's got 6 life, right?
He is 6. I do have uncanny luck here.
All right, yeah.
Oh, he's already got suppression. Oh, it's melee, so suppression doesn't matter.
Yep.
So the surge does go to save, and then I will reroll 3 of them. Nothing. So
Dead on.
dead on.
Pierce 3.
Oh, pierce. So I have to nominate a commander now.
Yes.
I guess I'll do this guy that's over here that's hiding.
Sure.
Murdered Han. Not nice.
It was very nice.
What's that?
It was very nice. I mean, Han really didn't do much the entire game, though. He just kind of.
Oh, he got that one double shot last.
That was like
Sure.
one attack, though. He made one attack the entire game. Otherwise, he just kind of gave everybody his measly courage. So, what do you? Actually, I'm just gonna call it at this point. You've got. I'm not winning this game, so I'm just gonna. I'll just give it to you. But good job
Great
there.
game.
I mean, well, you know, yeah, of course, though, the only thing, though, is with all the suppression out and Han not being around anymore, there's a chance, I guess, Minas could panic.
That's true.
But I don't know that that would make enough of a difference at this point. Let me think. You've got 1, 2, 3. We're in round 5, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, I still think you'd be able to make it work.
Probably, although you're right. I mean, I could panic. I mean, Chewie doesn't have to worry about panicking yet. The Wookiee Warriors don't have to worry about panicking. These two are both in danger of panicking.
Yeah, I mean, it's just inevitable. You're going to be able to make it work there, but
You know, let me take my one shot with Chewie. I'll aim and shoot with Chewie. See if he can kill Vader.
no, we're good. Vader got off the board. He calls it a day.
All right.
Let you rebels have it. Yeah, again, I gotta remember not to be so aggressive when all you rebels are cramped into one space, because it is always a brutal bloodbath for me. You just sit there and use all your little synergies, and I'm stuck there with no choice but to
Well,
slowly
unfortunately,
those
the
guys
one
go
guy I
down.
had to put over here actually did something. So
That was probably the most brutal one. Also, I wasn't expecting you to just come blazing out with Chewie like you did against him. And had I gotten a better roll on the sonic charge with them, maybe I could have kept them one more turn to throw out another go. But the minute you lined up Chewie there against the E-Web, I was like, oh, it's gonna be a pain in the butt.
Yeah, I figured with Chewie, because he had so much health, I'm like,
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
just
go out,
surprised
and
you-
if he gets down to 4, he gains charge and just.
Well, but that's the
going.
problem. You got to be more aggressive with him to really get him to get that ability, because I mean, it worked out for you. But the biggest thing was you had
I mean,
Chewie isolated here, so once the E-Web and the
And
Scout Troopers were done,
done.
there's nothing else for Chewie to do until he moved over, which was like around 5.
right.
And then Han just kind of meandered around until he got his one shot off.
He had his one double shot turn.
But
The
otherwise,
Wookiee Warriors did pretty well.
oh yeah, no, they're great. I mean, just their being able to jump into the additional melee there was
Didn't even get to use my last heal with
the bigger issue there.
with
Well,
this-
because you took out my lone scout trooper that was gonna go ahead and hopefully take 2 more of them out. And then at that point you would have had to get rid of the droid or the Z6, but
Right.
that unfortunately didn't.
But that definitely, for me, it was definitely like one of those choices. It's like, all right, do I get a guy back and lose an action, or no? It turned out I don't think I needed the aim, or do I do the aim just to better my chances of actually killing them?
With the Warriors, I mean, I would say, yeah, if you have the option to do the aim, you go ahead and you take it, and like you said, just hope for better chances.
Oh,
but
this is yours.
maybe it was, thank you. But yeah, it was good. I mean, most of the black rolls we had today were solid anyway, so.
Oh yeah, today might have been my best black dice day.
See, yeah, you're all like, oh, it's fool's gold.
It
but
is fool's gold, but
It worked out for you today.
The black dice are fool's gold.
But oh, no,
Alright.
that was just so brutal because you ran everybody away into the center.
Oh.
And it took me forever to get Vader into it.
Inspire happens at the rally stage.
Yeah, so not as an action, but man, and you guys like that was another brutal thing too. See, that was the tough choice. Was I had the one objective over here, and once you consolidated to your little corner of the board, anything over there was basically useless. Even if my other saboteur squad had survived, it was going to be a whole lot of doing